عرفتنا مخبيه في الفراش جالس كنطيب في نعسي اخبارك
تسمعني واش جيتي كتجرب
الصدر
ضبط اللغة، لغة النصوص العربية، لغة التحدث، الروسية، الإنجليزية. كاينش تحت.
ولا نيكون ونديرو الصوت في التلفازة ماشي في الكاس صافي.
شو شاد الجيم وشوش مستريمي
لا باقي مازال ما كتبان حد الان،
باقي
باقي والو باش
كتسمع
تبان نقولها لك.
كتسمع الصوت واقع صوته ولا واقع؟
لا الصوت ما كاينش. انا نقص صوت في التلفازة
ماشي
لا ما
لايف
كاين صوت لا.
كابتشر or shows specific window. يس شوف
ايكرون نوار دابا كيبان
يا كيف يكون
الايكو واقيلا حنا قريب من التلفازة.
لا راني اللي كندير لكم
اه
درتي لكم. واش كاين هادي اوطو درنا هادي درنا هادي ويندو كان خصني نبدل ستاتيك ندير كابتشر ويندو كابتشر. مكيناش هادو هاد الحوال هادو مالهم واش كابتشر هادو واش
كاينه مشكلة في ستريم لابد هادشي اللي فهمتها انا قبل باش باين ستريم الاخرى راكشي سايبر بانك صدقش كان بين حتى البيرو.
راه دابا ما كنقدرش نستريمي البيرو، كنا كنقدر نستريمي البيرو كنستريميتو.
علاش كتقدر؟
الا درت فول سكرين ما كايناش هانت ديسبلاي كابتشر، ما كتقدرش دير ديسبلاي كابتشر كتبقى حتى كحله دونك
انا
كتعزم.
صبر انا قبيله شنو درت انا صبر انا كان حاجه انا درت انا ويندو كابتشر
ويندو كابتشر ندير ويندو كابتشر هاي
لا لا راح ما عرف حسب كامل كيبانو قال ديسبلاي درت انا المهم جربت ديسبلاي ويندو.
ديسبلاي لا ويندو حتى حاجه فهم مطفره.
لا خصك دير سن جديده وتما كاين فين نشوف هذاك الشيء ماشي تما كنت كدير.
راني عارف سين جديد راه ما داكشي بحال بحال.
المهم المفروض اني راجع ما بين ما دكت انت داك
حرش يتقاد.
النار ستيرلا
راكن عندك الايكو نفذ بلا ايقون.
النار ساعد
ندرت ويندو نجوتي واش كتسمع الصوت؟
لا ما كاينش كاع الصوت تاع اللعبه، خص تكون دابا شي اغنيه هنا
ويلي نشوف شي
كتماشى.
بدء من جديد. شري تسمع؟
نعاود لا هي كتمشى دابا. غنمشي نتخبى في الفراش الصوت نتفرج. باش تدخل ان جيم عطونيك دار اشاب وفيديو سيتينغز نشوف ماك شويه.
هادي مرت ولا ساري؟ لا بنت سمعتش مزيان هز الصوت.
هذيك هي نافع صاحبت جيرالد.
نسيت سميت شكون قراوش هو نيت البيرسا.
جيرالد هو الويتشر اصلا هو اللي شعرو كريم.
خصني بعدا ندير مود ستريم فكرتيني الصح. نسيت واحد
كاينش انا في الويتشر.
ويلي خصني نظن كان سويتشيناك اصلا
لا
ماشي هنا.
شو درتي؟
شو ما عادش رجع عاود رجع دابا.
نعاود نوض الفراش صافي ندير اف 5.
حيت نديرو مجاني. عندي
لعبة راه كاين ديلاي واقيلا. دير اشرب دونك دير اشرب نشوف الفيديو.
غادي ندير ليه دابا، هذا هو المشكل، واخا ندير اشراف ما غتقدرش تعرف.
ما كاينش بزاف دابا، كاينش مع الصوت، كاين ميم با شي 4000 سيرفر.
خصني ندير شي بلون باش تفهم واقع.
دات لا الفيديو هذيك شوف الربعه الاولانيين كل ما غتطفيهم. هذيك اس ا او غتردها صات الليسر. هبط لتحت سكرول تجي كاع هذيك اللي دار على اليمين تيرد على الليسر ثاني تضليل
الشادو
تضليل هذيك حيدة. دابا تمشي الاعدادات العامه
زين.
ريزوليوشن تلوكي اف بي اس ما تلوكيش الفيشن كتخدمها ما تخدمهاش. دابا هذيك انفيديا هيرور تحيدها فوق ديك تقنية انفيديا هيرور حيدها.
حيدها.
عندك ثاني عدد الشخصيات الفرعية حيد نقصها.
ما هو داكشي الصاد ندير صافي واش لونس هذاك الشيء دغيا.
جودة الديلا الحيدة، جودة الماء تا هي حيدها. غتخلي صدق الاخرانيين اللي شنو كيقولوا مستوى التفاصيل ومدى وضوح النباتات وجودة الأسطحة
نورمال
وكثافة الحشائش. جودة تضاريس طلعة دير لها هاي. شنو تضاريس طلع؟
تدارس ما تكستشرز لا
هذا مستوى التفاصيل طلعوا دير لي الترا هذاك ما شي حاجة ما يطرا.
زيد
صافي
انا نرى وجهك ولا كيبان الصاد هاشي كاين هاني ماشي مشكل. بس دابا نقلب على الساروت
كتبدلها بلا تعطيها شويه كينوضي داكشي.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
دابا باش كدير كليك درو كتخدم اصلا هذوك الحاسات ديالك انت
ما يجرب كيجريش هاد الحمار قصدي كنجرب
دابا ما تقدرش تجري في هاد البلاصه.
يلقى ناس
Old Witcher's fast asleep. So he
السيري
disappeared somewhere, of course.
كيقريها غيلقاك تريني راسك نص كيف يوقع اللعب. شوف داك العوش باش كيداير.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
Why?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her?
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette.
واش ترم في فيسبوك مفيش صوند.
دراري داك
Wrong.
الطالع فين
Footwork.
داك اللي كيدير الاخبار مات
Enough. Get
Come on.
down.
داك
With a flip?
What do you think?
يوسف ديوركم اللي كان في كورونا الى عقلت
وين؟
صلاح الدين
All right. Take off the blindfold.
ما فهمتش
You've got work to do.
I look at it,
Your
but-
reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy
سكسة
on you
قلبية.
because you haven't undergone the mutations?
ويلي مسكين
Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety. Appendices included.
No, please. I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
ده سنسيبات كبيرة بزاف. مسبقت.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
ما فهمناه.
Siri, cut it out.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous.
عرفت كيف
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
يجب أن يكون أفراد جهاز الانقلاب تستطيع المتسي السيف ديال سيفا هو الآن فولاد الآخر ديال الفضة كيقتلو به الوحوش.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Take that! Slice your jugular!
What the blazes are you doing? Dodge!
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
ايش كوي عليكم حياة مدار؟
Parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angry. Tomfoolery! Enough!
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm.
And what?
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen. Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. Hard, Geralt. Come on. Tomfoolery! Enough!
شريتيش ارض ما شريتيش ارض
فاش خسرت هذاك ما خسرتهاش.
Come on! At them! See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Just... Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this,
عكسي
Ciri?
كتخدم على بنادم ولا جاي
عكسي.
Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
هادشي كيمشينيش بلا ما تكومبون.
Fine, enough. Continue training at will. I'm too old for this shit.
ها؟
Whoa, you really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? No!
في ميريا الطريق إلى
You all right?
ميريا.
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
دونك كانت نايت ميريا يعني هذاك الشيء اللي قراو
Some
في بصح
way
ولا ماشي
off.
بصح؟
We've got time.
تقدر تقول هذا حلو
فيها صح.
لكن جديدة وما كان في
Rather not
مكان
talk about it.
Gotcha.
So, time to hit the road?
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. You're another burn can do.
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
نعرف اليونيكورن
Back on topic.
ها؟
How's it look? How
I've
far
been
behind
unicorn
Yennefer
man.
are we?
ها؟ لعبوا
3
بها.
days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls. Come on, come closer.
نجربان أعطاكي باش ندخلو.
Perhaps necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going. We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
يلا.
What? Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
تشوف نشتري من عندها.
شو الخبز هسا؟ وين الخبز؟
Thanks for everything.
Master Witches, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afeard to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. But
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
out of my face, freak, for your breath sours my beer.
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
وصلتي.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions!
What, some
Teams!
Discord?
Suits! Similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its
Ah,
own
solos.
face cards. What a waste of time! The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert,
نظرة.
assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman.
أنا
Long
عندي
hair,
هدف
dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like
جيولوجي.
that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Well,
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
بدأ يسحب 10 بطاقات سيكون هذا بقيت نسحب بطاقات
لا كتلعب في الكوينت الصاد.
صناد الحبس أصلا.
الكوينت عمرك لعبت في الكوينت؟
كيف بيه عمري في حياتي ما لعبتو كنحملوش.
كنتي تلعب هارستون، شكون اللي قال كي كيلعب هارستون؟
انا كنلعب.
عرفتي هارستون غايجيك ساهل.
إضافة القيمة.
جربتو أول مرة نلعبو جربتو ما فهمتش والو أنا صافي دور جيجا.
سان بغيت قشر بحيصة. ضرب. صعب نفيل أقرأ هادشي والله.
لا دوز
ويلي. وجه.
أنا الزوج.
صراحة.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an.
اطلق عليه أخونا أصلا أنا ملعبتش معاك.
If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
شنو مش مصدع على راسنا.
Done drinking? Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind.
نمشي فابور هذا كان وين عنده في كونت فابور كان واحد الجليتش.
واش راح قالوا غنخرجوا دويتشر فابور في النهار ديال الفايت.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind. Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Let's dance.
Hello. It's nice.
With bigger lads! Bigger!
في كورة.
Nice meeting you.
هذيك المشكلة مصدع عليها راسي.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
لا بأس، احتجت مشروبا لست في ميزان لندخل في صلب الموضوع.
Finding her, that'll lift my spirits.
You look haggard. It's just a few drops to improve your mood. A little schnapsies never hurt a soul.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
قطع اللاصق.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter demon, at your service.
Vagrant, that a profession now?
Once a merchant of
Gaunter
mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You say Yennefer.
Deepest apologies, but I must ask, is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help. Freak.
ولا عود ندير فلوس ولا.
Take it easy. Run, Roach.
Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R.
Take it easy. Magic. Place of power.
معلق الصاط. شلون ضارب؟
عندك ديك الاوفرليك كيدرك ديك لابار في الاشبي ديالك.
انا باش نوبس. واجي. بدك تطلع ناكل الحي معصب. صراحة باقي عقلك كندير لعيبة ديال كونسونطراسيون اصلا باش يرجع لي الدم.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go. Stop! We must requisition a ship. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Plan to requisition something from him, too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this.
But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Es Irish. Said it style and key.
Roal and Kazer!
Giddy up. Move it.
The plague!
Oh!
Make way.
Whoa, Master Witcher!
Slower.
Hey, help a fellow traveler!
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump. No doubt my goods are still on the cart. But I'm too afraid.
Fine, I'll go. Take it easy.
ستريم وطلع البيتريت
ويلا علاش
هادشي ما كيبانش
كواليتي مزيانة
لا البيتريت اصاحبي
واش كتفرج تويت
شوف
نايس دار 3000 انا
واحد التليفون قليل
نايس
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red blue. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking, a few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Amir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. There are only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
ايش هنا واقعي اوكي قلب على هذا هنا هنا
حماق مش تلقى ديك العشب
نبغى نطلع هنا كنشرب شي حاجة مشينا
Hey there. Come on, Roach.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 days.
نقول لك شي لعب
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislov just left home. Vrislav.
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. Too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. I could. Should talk to Vesemir. magic. A place of power.
Those plums are wreaking havoc on your gut.
It's raining, it's pouring.
Move it!
He bumped his head when he went to bed and wet himself in the morning.
You should raise a glass with me.
It's Durban now. D-E-R. Good man. Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
By the wood. Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Hey-ya.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
No.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's closed.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Like this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive!
Güzel.
It's fast!
ها؟
قال لك النار مسيناس.
اوكي. باقي نفاقين. صحاب الناس.
عيش يا سلطان.
Don't let it get away!
شنو الدرايفرز المهمين
That's it, Roach.
لا ندير الجرافيك والصوت
صافي.
صوت ندير كون خدمتي بداك الدرايفر اللي كيعطيك
هذاك كيفاش بزاف.
سمعتش مزيان شنو بغيتي ندير بوز.
قلت لك هذاك اللوجيسيال تعطيني 17 جيجا ديال الدرايفرز بزاف.
لا راه تقدر تسيكسيون اللي بغيتي داكشي اللي بغيتي.
وياه داكشي باش انا كنتيليشارجا مانيال وكنصوب زعما شنو اللي مهم.
المهم كاين شي حاجه
الجرافيك والصوت.
صوت وشنو عاوتاني و اكسلريشن كنهضر ديال الاكسلريشن صافي. ديال ديك صراحة عندك تا اكسترن اي جي بي وما تحتاجش.
ياك صافي.
Move it.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
في بركة من بعد نكمل. بريطاني اللي تلعبوا بالعربية طوني كلاس الشيت. واش نقول لكم الدراري اللي تشرب العربية حيتاش غير خصني كاين شي حوايج كنفهمهم في اللونجلي شي بوسيون شي حوايج that's why ولكن الأغلبية كنسمع بالهم. that's why ولكن الأغلبية كنسمع بالهم. that's why ولكن الأغلبية كنسمع بالهم.